As the news about Christine leaving has been more public and has spread, more and more people know about it. It shocks me how mean people are. Come at me and they're just like, why can't you be strong like Christine? Why don't you leave Cody? He's such a blah, 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 blah. It frustrates me.
Everyone, it's Katie from Without a Crystal Ball. Welcome back to my channel. It's Wednesday, November 23rd. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Tomorrow is the day of Thanksgiving in the United States. If you are not having a huge meal with a ton of people, raise your hands. We do not do that in our house because it's just not that big of a deal for us. So if you're like me and you're going to relax tomorrow instead of a slave over the kitchen stove, I hope you have a nice weekend. Welcome back. We have an update on the Sister Wives because a brand new clip came out and it's Meri Brown complaining. Woe is me. So apparently Meri is not enjoying the feedback that she's getting from fans because Christine has left. And the feedback is that she is not wanting to hear the fact that people are encouraging her to leave Cody. And Meri's upset about that. You know, when Meri was going through the catfish situation, she talked about how she was like, once the divorce went through, she got a lot of positive feedback from people that they were so glad that she finally left Cody, and it made her open her eyes to the fact that maybe there was life outside of Cody, which led her down the tunnel of meeting a catfish, right? And then she explained how this was so detrimental and horrible because she was told things about Cody that just weren't true. Meri has a lot of problems, and one of them is indoctrination, and the other one is that Cody's probably caused her to have no self-worth. But Meri tries to claim in this new clip that she has self-worth. And instead of actually being glad that, or thankful for the advice she's given, she looks at this as negative. People just want Meri to leave. That's not a bad thing. And in this clip, they also see some details of Janelle and Christine saying goodbye, and it's actually quite heartbreaking. Before we dive into this topic, do me a big favor. We just hit 290,000 subscribers. We are in the 10,000 range to our goal of 300,000 subscribers. I am so excited. I was just thinking, if there's 10,000 of you watching this video that haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button. Let's reach that goal. Also, make sure that you leave a comment if you have something to say. Give the video a thumbs up if you like these kinds of videos, and also ring the bell so you get notified when new content loads. Okay, so the brand new clip is released by Us Magazine today, and it's a clip of Meri talking about the news hitting the public. So this must have been around November of 2021 or so, because their public announcement wasn't until November of 2021. Though there was a lot of rumblings because we started to figure things out with the move, with documents showing that she moved to Utah, with the changing of the properties. There was a lot happening around the fall of 2021 that had a lot of us believing something was going on. So this is how it starts.
As the news about Christine leaving has been more public and has spread, more and more people know about it. It shocks me how mean people are.
I left.
These people come at me and they're just like, why can't you be strong like Christine? Why don't you leave?
I always think it's really weird when someone has built their entire life on a public story, right? They signed up for being on television, which means the good, the bad, the ugly. Being a public person is not easy. It sucks getting negative comments. I have to deal with it myself. It sucks. And sometimes it does affect us, right? But instead of being like empathetic to Christine leaving, or to empathetic about the situation or whatever, Meri's just so selfish, and she's mad about the comments people are giving her because people think she's not as strong as Christine. Meri's entire Instagram is just a flat out lie. Every single day she's on her Instagram pretending she's an empowered woman that knows everything about everything. She's so happy. She's got so much value. She's so great. It's a smoke screen of a woman that has been demoralized, devalued, and has no self-esteem, sadly, because Cody has been gaslighting and hurting her for over 30 years. And because she's so defensive of the fact that it's hard to admit you've been hurt. It's hard to admit that you're in love with someone that doesn't love you back. It's hard to leave a situation when you've been abused, but it's even harder to hear the feedback when someone tells you that you need to go and this is why. And instead of being grateful for feedback, she's salty because she's being told that Christine is stronger than her. This is the woman, I want to remind you, that 2 weeks ago was happy that Cody verbally abused Christine. That has openly said things like, congratulations, you're leaving the family. That's been hostile about it. That has been said nasty things about Christine behind her back, that has refused to support Christine, that has been manipulative, that has spoken with Robin about Christine and how, Christine doesn't value the marriage, doesn't value the family. She can sure dish it out about Christine and then gets mad when people want her to have what Christine has. Sometimes we get upset because comments actually are a reflection of what we feel about ourselves on the inside, or it's hard to take things personal, right? It's hard to take that kind of feeling and apply it to ourselves. I think she's upset because it hits home and she doesn't want to admit it. That's my opinion.
Like Christine, why don't you leave Cody? He's such a blah, 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 like the whole list of things that they say about Cody. It frustrates me because you know what? Christine has her own value regardless of Cody. I have my own value regardless of Cody.
It's 100% true that like nobody should put their entire identity into their marriage. Like it's not it's not going to fill up their whole lives and make them feel complete. We all have complicated lives. We have needs that are not met by husbands or wives, and we need things from multiple people. But the truth is that your husband or wife is your family. And what people are telling her is that you are worth more than the crap he's giving you. Sure, you do have value outside of Cody, but you're putting your value in your family, and the family that you have doesn't value you. Cody is the patriarch, and without him there, he's the one that holds all of this together. He doesn't want you there. So when you stay there, it makes you look like you don't value yourself and that you're undervaluing your possibilities. It doesn't mean that people think you're weak or stupid or whatever. She's had to tell herself lies for so long to say, I have value outside of Cody. Of course you do. But if you purport that this is your husband and this is how he treats you and you're okay with that and you're okay with how he treats other people, in fact, you're happy that he did that to Christine, that's not someone that has value in themselves at all. That's someone who's not happy. And that's all she has to say about it. It's not like, it's all about her, which again is how Cody reacts. They're way more, I would say, alike than they're different, Cody and Meri. When it comes to the next part, it's Janelle coming over to help Christine pack up the remaining things and say goodbye. And it's actually super sad because Janelle is being, someone that's being empathetic to Christine and not making it about herself, and understanding that she can still have feelings of sadness for Christine leaving, but also be happy for her taking the next step in life without making it woe is me party.
I'll always be grateful to Janelle for how amazing she's been during all of this. She's been supportive of me leaving and me moving and leaving the family and changing the whole dynamic of the family. Thank you for being one of my best friends, Janelle. Thank you.
That gave me chills. I have goosebumps because I kept thinking about this is such a hard day for Janelle to say goodbye to her best friend, and yet she's there for Christine as hard as this is for her, because Janelle doesn't want a friend that she loves to stay miserable. She cares more about Christine finding happiness than her own selfishness of wanting her to stay in a place where she's not happy. And sometimes the hardest part about life is letting go of people that you don't want to let go of, letting them go free and letting them go their own way, even if it makes it painful for you, because that's what they need to make themselves happy. And Janelle's being the supportive friend by saying, I support you. I'm there for you. This isn't easy for me, but I love you. And this is what you need. That's what a friend would do in a situation like this. And, I kept thinking about how Meri has been so negative. And, when Christine is asked about Meri, do you know what she says? Nothing negative. She says, it breaks my heart what goes on with Meri and Cody. That's not what I want for myself. That's not what I want for Meri. I don't want what they have for anyone. Christine even wants the best for Meri, and Meri doesn't want the best for Christine. And Janelle is just a good friend. And it makes me happy that someone in this family has a good heart.
I see now, without the sister wife piece, like where we're just two people with this shared life experience, we're going to be such great friends. I mean, we are. We're going to be, and that's going to continue.
I just want to put the photograph, the still of what Janelle's face looked like when she said they're going to be such good friends, that they already are. And the smile on her face, it's the most honestly, like, authentic, happy I've seen Janelle, where she realized, like, hey, I don't need to just be her sister wife. We're friends. We're going to be friends. We can do this. The smile on her face was so authentic and it was so touching. And you can tell that she loves Christine. No friendship is perfect. No relationship is perfect. And I sometimes feel like on this channel, I'm so black and white and I can think in absolutes and I can think like everything is either good or bad. And that's just not how life is. Like, every relationship has challenges. All friendships, you go through ebbs and flows and fights. But at the end of the day, it's the people that are the ones that are there for us in our hardest times and can support us through this, that are the ones that are like worth sticking onto and holding on to, because those are the ones that are worth it. And I think they know that even though they've been through tough times and hard times, they are worth it. It's worth it to them to be friends, because they're the ones that they relied on each other to get through their hardest times together with Cody and this family. If they got anything out of this, they got each other and their children. And that's a beautiful thing. Minus the plural marriage and all the crap they have to deal with Cody, at least they have each other.
Thank you.
See you later. See you later. Okay, it's not goodbye.
No, I'll see you in a week. So not only is she supporting me, but she's helping me look forward to my next adventure. Yeah, I couldn't ask for a better friend ever.
I'm good until I think about it. It's not the end. It's just the end of a chapter. So a big, big chapter, the end of the book, maybe.
She couldn't ask for a better friend, because she's supporting her through the next chapter and helping her look forward to the next chapter. And you can tell how much these two love each other and how hard this is going to be for Janelle. And part of me thinks that Janelle and Cody have left their relationship so long ago. They're not married. They're platonic. They don't have any intimacy. You cannot tell me that they are doing anything in the bedroom. She picked her damn dogs. You can't tell me that there's been anything going on romantically in that relationship for decades. I think the last time they were romantic was the last time she got pregnant. I mean, Cody and her relationship is just so much more of a friendship. And I think her intimate relationships, in that the emotional intimacy, is with Christine. I think she can open up to her. She can share with her frustrations. And especially the last few years when they were going through some of the hardest times as a family, where were they getting and filling their cups up? Were they getting the help from Cody? No, he was too busy yelling at Janelle about the boys and yelling at Christine about whatever, and making them the bad people because they weren't following his rules, and ostracizing them from everyone and pitting everyone against each other. And Cody is mad that these two somehow developed a stronger bond throughout of it. Of course, because they survived hell. They survived Cody's hell. And I hope with all hope that all of this, watching back this season, looking through it in a different lens, that we see a Janelle that wakes up and realizes that she's worth more. The difference to me between Janelle and Meri is not that Janelle isn't as complicit as Meri for staying. It's that Janelle has the capacity to actually be thoughtful about the way that she views things. She doesn't react immediately to anything. She takes the time to think through things and really analyze what things mean before she makes anything known. And she's thoughtful in how she treats situations, whereas Meri is like, it hurt me, I hate you. It's very similar to how Cody reacts. Janelle's learning through Christine her worth and her value. And I only hope this means in the future that it means that she leaves Cody. We're going to see in the same episode her fighting, her starting to speak up for herself, and hopefully we start to see Janelle wake up and also leave. Tell me what your thoughts are in the comments below. Bye, guys.